Well, what on earth is this video about? It has to do with white lithium grease on your doors, your door hinges. What? Yes, stick around. That's what you want to see, or if you're interested in this, because it's gonna be good. Now, every DIY person out there, even if you're not a DIY person, you should know what to do with this. Okay, white lithium grease. I got this at Home Depot, the Home Depot. Okay, multi-purpose white lithium grease. And it has to do with the hinge pins. I just have it on cardboard. I pull the cardboard out to the top, to the end, and I'm gonna put grease on these hinges. These hinges have been spitting black stuff, and these hinges were brand new about 4 years ago. And they still look really good. But I'm going to do it. It helps with any doors that you may have squeaks on. And I'm just going to take a nail set and tap this up from the bottom. Tap, tap. And I've got my cutters, okay? And I can do this from the ground, mind you. I can do it from right here and hang on to this and tap that. But if you want, if you're not that tall or something, you could just use a step ladder. I like this one too. This is a 3-step ladder with the top bit, and it gives you nice control. You can hang on to it and stuff. I can get up here, okay? Grab it there, and I can just hit that and pull that out. And I'm only doing the top for right now. This is a hollow core door. Most interior doors are hollow core. Okay. And I've got just a rag. You can see paper towel. You can see I've already done this a few times on some other ones. This pin's not that bad, was it? Okay. But I do that, and then I go over to my staging area. And I just leave this right here for all of these. And I'm just going to take this and go around. That's why I have it on the outside, so that I can twizzle this at the very end. See? And then I can take off some of the excess. I don't need that much on there. Okay? That's it. That's all I'm going to do. Okay? Very simple to do. Anybody can do this. We're getting ready to sell this condo, and I'm just doing this because I don't want any more issues with this. The new owner will be happy that his doors are fine. And see, I can just move this around wherever. I've already got it lined up. See? Okay. And I can take a different. Yeah, I'll take a different paper towel, because I've got quite a few of these doors to do, and before I tap it in all the way, I can just wipe off some of the excess, and you'll see how much to do. Just a little tap. Don't take your hammer and run it down on the edge of the door and just whack, whack, whack. Then you've got a mark on your white door, on your white door casing, and that kind of thing. Okay, that's it. Okay, and I can wipe on the inside. Sometimes you'll get a little bit of excess. Okay, and there's your top hinge. And because it's a solid, a hollow core door, I can take these two hinge pins out at the same go. Okay, I'm just gonna start it with my nail set. And I don't have the door closed all the way. And I want to try to keep my hands as clean as possible. I'll probably have to wash them here in a minute. And I just use this to grab it and pull it out, and to keep my fingers out of it. Okay? pulling out this way as I'm tapping, so I don't rub that up on the door jamb or anything like that. And now I can wipe off the excess if there is any grease on there. Okay, these look pretty good. See, there's no real grease on them per se, but some doors, trust me, you'll have all kinds of grease on there. So get that stuff off, and I'm not gonna worry about taking the hinges off the entire door. Okay, I'm just gonna reposition this to get it towards the end here. I want to get it up as high on here as I can without getting it all on my fingers. And I can just leave that one there. And this is just how I do it. It's not hard. Is there anything hard that I'm showing you? No. I just turn you around. I'm just gonna just walk over here and do the top one first. And if I have to move it over, I can do that just with my fingers, because this is a hollow core door. See? And now I can just grab my other hinge pin, and I'll get you situated over here. This is what happens when I try to make a video and I'm by myself, which most of the time, if you've been watching my videos, do I normally have a helper helping me? Absolutely not. Why? Because I want you to see that if I can do it, an average Joe, you can do it. Now this one just happens to be lined up pretty good. See there? And I'm going to wipe off the excess grease. Now, if that one was slightly off, I could just reach underneath the door and push it or pull it, you know, and be done with it. Okay, we'll get you like that. I'm gonna tap this in all the way. I can use this and I can grab it if it was right here, and then instead of trying to hit on the top of the pin, I can just hit on the top of here if I grab it hard enough. See? To get it down to there. Then I can just use the very tip. Like that. And I can do the same if I need to. If it's already down, I'll just tap it. Don't do it too hard. Wipe off my excess grease. Okay. Take my paper towel that doesn't have all the black, nasty grease on there. Just the clean lithium grease. I can do that, and then I can, if I see a little bit on here, I just run that on there. Because if you don't, chances are there might be some grease on the other side. I like to do things right. If you're going to do something, you might as well do it 100%. Don't forget the grease on the back side. How hard was that? Did you time it? How long was it? 5 seconds worth of your life? 10 seconds maybe? Okay, that's it. I've got that one done, and I'm going around on these. And oh, if you want, if your door is 15 years old, 20 years old, 30 years old, who knows? And if it's been squeaking or anything else, you can run this back and forth like this. And see, I should have greased all of these hinges before I cleaned everything, because I cleaned off the black stuff that had been shooting out of here, off of the door, off, you know, where you've got raised panels. You'll have it on this indentation of the panel, from this squirting over, from this spraying down on top of this one, right here, around there, down there, up at the top, and also on the inside of your door stop. You'll get it, okay? I showed this on the other video, but if you didn't see it, then I'll just show you. You'll have black stuff right in there. Okay, and I cleaned it all off with my Simple Green. I just took Simple Green. It's a degreaser. It cleans off grease really good. This is the stuff I use, Simple Green. Okay, and I clean off these doors. These doors look like they're almost brand new, but they're 4 years old. If you keep them clean and you keep the hinge pins greased, it's going to look like this for years, as long as you just be mindful of it and be careful of it and that kind of stuff. And because I cleaned this already, and now that I'm doing this, and I might get some of that grease, see, on my fingers. I'm going to wash my hands here real quick, because if you get to a door and if you have to reach around, let's say that bottom pin wasn't in there, wasn't getting in, until you reach around with your grubby fingers and put your hand here, or put your thumb here and your hand there to try to move this into position. Trust me, you're going to get this black stuff on your white door. Okay, and so, like I said, I should have greased all of these hinges before I did anything. I shouldn't have cleaned anything with the Simple Green and with the little toothbrush and all that kind of stuff and wiped these down and spent all that time on that. I should have first put the grease on. So my loss is your gain, because what I'm going to do when I get done with all the doors in the condo, there's not that many, but I'm going to go around, and when I get all done, I'm just going to take a perusal here and wipe anything off that I think has fingerprints on it or anything, and I'm just going to check on down there, right down there, along there, wherever I need to. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so this video, this is all the longer this video is. It was just showing you this particular door. I made a different video. This was my exterior door that goes out into the garage. Okay, this is a solid core door, and this door happens to have spring-loaded adjustable hinges on there, top and bottom. So of course I couldn't do those. I did the middle one, okay? Because that's just a standard hinge. And when I took the pin out, it was hard. These two were too far apart. And because it's a solid core door, and because it's a spring-loaded hinge at the bottom, I don't lube the top or bottom spring-loaded hinges. So all I did was loosen up the screw, take the screws out, and then I could slightly move that to get the pin back in there. Okay, and then I already done the front door. I just did the front door. I've got the white grease in there. See right there? A little bit of white tells you I've already done and put the grease in. Okay, didn't want you to think I missed that. And the other video I did this door here, and I did this. Okay, so hey, however long it takes you for one door, just add up your time and cleaning and stuff. You'll be at it for your house, probably 2.5, 3 hours or more, depending on how dirty and nasty all that black stuff is. If you haven't noticed your doors, go and look at your doors now. Trust me, I know it's there, because it's on every single door I've ever checked in my entire life. All right, even if it's a stained door and stained door jamb, or if it's painted a different color, you look close enough, you're going to see there's going to be a mark. And then there's going to be this over here, and on this one right here, and down there. And then there's going to be spray marks, not on the outside, because the door swings in, it's going to be on the knuckle side. So I've already cleaned this one, okay, from before, but it's going to be right in here. And because this is a raised, I call this a raised door, okay, this, believe it or not, some of the stuff that sprays out of there could come down and it could land right there. But if it doesn't on that one, it's going to on this one. This is the middle hinge. It's going to hit, and you're going to have, this is all going to be black, or it's going to have a film layer. You're going to wipe your finger on there, and you're going to get this business on your fingers. And if you got another panel here, this middle one, guess what? It's going to be right here, and it's going to be right here, okay? On your bottom one, it's going to be right there, and could be down in there, okay? And then on the back side, you're going to have some right here, right there, along there, on those hinges, and you're going to have it nasty business right there. And in fact, if you haven't done it if you've never done this before, and if you've never known this before, this whole edge could be black. I've seen that too. And right here where your strike plate is, I noticed because of your latch, just that, going in there and out, in and out. I mean, how many times during the day do you close your door to whatever door it is? Your main doors that you open and close the most are going to they're going to be dirtier than your other doors, obviously. But I saw a little bit of buildup right in there. So I went around and I cleaned on every single one of these doors. I looked at all of that stuff, and then I also did all the strike plate areas too. And then I also looked everywhere else, because I cleaned all these doors. Basically because we're getting ready to sell this condo, and even if we weren't, and if you've never cleaned your doors, if you're going to do it, you might as well do it right. And if you've got nice white doors, what happens also is when you have your heater on, or the summer or whenever, you're going to have this area up here is going to be dirty. This section here is going to be dirty. This top ledge is going to be dirty, not from this spraying up as much as any dust that gets in your condo or gets up in the air conditioner or your heater and blows around, or opening up your front door, opening your garage door, opening up the door that goes out to your deck. Anything like that, you get little bits of particles in here, and where do they land? They land on that top edge. They also land on top of the door frame, door trim, and then they'll land on this edge, this edge, this edge. If you got white doors, if you're going to clean them all, and you're going to do all this stuff for the hinges, you might as well do everything else. And then you always have fingerprints on your nice doors right around here, and on the other side. You get them right here, and you get them right there from people reaching for this, or for people closing the door with their fingers or whatever. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this video on the white lithium grease and why you just need to have that for your door hinges. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.